thought you've been vibing.
So it's okay.
He thought it was just vibes, yeah.
We lost a guest here.
Nitafutie county. Like
It's too much.
no, I can't deal with this now.
Should I introduce you? Are you composed?
Naitwa Eugene.
So his official name is Eugene, Mr. Eugene Karuri, but we know him in the industry as Mr. Abu Dhabi. And it's gonna strike a lot of questions, but it comes to our first, question, like, why Abu Dhabi?
No comment.
Oh my days.
Can we be done?
Gamers think it's just a hobby, but we've created a platform called the AfriGamer Plug.
Here we talk about everything game. Updates, downloads, all the debates, casual gamers, professional gamers, those who know when to rage quit, those who know when to quit without raging.
With me here, I have a pro gamer, a casual gamer, and I, your corporate gamer, Edith Nashipai. Stay tuned at all platforms.
Remember, don't be just a gamer, be an Afri-gamer.
Hi my pookies, leo tuko hapa na I'm introducing with Swahili. It has taken a toll. That was not planned. Nasema nimepupujika maneno. Anyways, we are back for another episode, and today we are excited to have a very esteemed. Kuna jina nyingine naweza muintroduce nayo?
Kijana light skin.
Oh yeah.
Is he light skin or chocolate?
But oh wow. Okay.
Pause.
Oops. I'm not done with my introduction. Calm down.
Oops.
Anyways, we are very happy to have someone who is respected in the esports world and in the gaming world. Without him, a tournament is just
Blah.
It's just blah. Anyways, again, I am Nashipai. Someone said I'm not a corporate gamer, but I am still a gamer. Please, it's still my title. I am the corporate gamer. Yes. Wengine msipodi introduce.
Hi my pookies. Mmesikia maiba my introduction. She's always stealing it, You know when you start something cool, like it's okay, imitations are okay, but yeah.
What's wrong with the hands?
You're allowed.
You wanna
to
throw
use it.
hands?
No,
You wanna throw
oops,
hands?
Oops. Me, I'm just a boy.
Hey.
Hi my people. I've missed you all so much. It's your boy Elvis Jabali, your casual gamer, and as usual we're here with the vibes. Let's ignore amesema pupujika and we move forward. Yeah, Prosper.
And I am your professional gamer, standalone joker, Prosper Mandu, and today we have a special guest. If you'd like to introduce himself.
Wait, hold on. Hold on. Me, I'm here trying to understand. Okay. Before we started, Nashpai said, "Please, Elvis, please follow the order." I was like, "This thing has a script. I've watched the episodes of this thing." Like,
That's a script?
That's a script. Like, how you just come here and just say, "Let's shoot this."
No, so it's not like a script. It's something that it has a guideline.
Yeah,
but this
like
guy
He doesn't follow.
through the segments.
only one episode, literally one.
He doesn't
episode.
follow through the segments. We would be asking you something
was
about
one-
personal,
I'm
and
sorry,
then
there
he
are
goes.
segments. There've been
You thought you've been vibing.
So it's okay.
He thought it was just vibes, yeah.
We lost a guest here.
Nitafutie county. Like
It's too much.
no, I can't deal with this now.
Should I introduce you? Are you composed?
Naitwa Eugene.
So his official name is Eugene, Mr. Eugene Karuri, but we know him in the industry as Mr. Abu Dhabi. And it's gonna strike a lot of questions, but it comes to our first, question, like, why Abu Dhabi?
No comment.
Oh my days.
Can we be done? Because if this is what
Cut the show.
Episode 1.
Episode 1.
what
Wait, no, we have places to be.
Okay, but
Let me notwithstand mmenitoa kwa kitanda, nimekula ubabaridi. Some people send cars because I was going to drive to come and see Prosper.
Oh,
To
my
see
days.
Prosper.
Prosper of all people.
Of all people.
I agree with him.
Wait, is this a roast show or
Yeah,
is there something else?
It's always me now.
Is there something else? So it's we're just
Since you didn't feed me, we have to cook someone. So just
And it has
I'm
to be
already
Prosper. Thank you.
it has to be Prosper.
If you attack me, I'm gonna. Hey.
Anyway, guys, so we get into the episode. I've always been curious. Were you always a gamer, or did you have when was it that you discovered gaming is the passion, it's the thing?
So venye niliona episode yenu mkianza, when you guys started, you all spoke about how you got into gaming and how your parents used to whoop you whenever you game. Yeah, I can't relate because no, it's not nothing like. But we were very as humble as it gets, village boy. But my mom was a civil servant, and she's in ICT. She has always been in ICT since the 90s. So I grew up seeing even computers, it as a floppy disk. Do you even know what that is? Do you know what a floppy disk is?
Okay, since I did computer studies, I know what it is.
Oh, you had to read about it.
Yeah.
So you never actually saw
I've never
it.
used it.
When ni mtoto wa 2000?
No.
Okay. When ni mtoto wa 2000?
Yes.
Yani nisiku nitasikia ukini-advise.
We need 2000 and.
Prosper. Like, you're the ones getting cooked. You're so silent.
Just calm down.
And
Hey. So growing up, she took me around to her workplace, and I'd see the floppy disks. I'd see Nini. So one day she came home with a whole computer, and this time was Nziza Windows XP.
I know that.
Yeah, but good old Spider-Man. And man, me and my brother flipped. We were
What is this?
like, what is this? No, we knew what it is, but we just knew priority in the game.
The excitement.
Yeah, and later kutulfunza Windows XL, and we're like, what the? For that,
You're waiting for her to
we're
finish,
waiting
and then
to just
you go to
finish
that
so we can
game.
just
Yeah.
So that's pretty much since childhood. I played games. I interacted a lot with games. I never had a PlayStation. I went to
Really?
rich relatives to play PlayStation
Oh.
or consoles at the time. So that was my interaction with games, and that was pretty much it as a child. Yeah.
When did you first get your first console?
Afri gamer.
But yeah, he is honestly, before even we set up Afrigamer, I don't know how he got to know about it. But we just saw someone get in and, hi, you're setting up a gaming, we were like, yeah. And he was so passionate about it. He started making videos, encouraging people to come to play game. And then from there, we didn't even know he did even, all we knew is, okay, yeah, he does, some gigs in esports and stuff. But we're like, oh, okay, who is this? So every time me and Iman would be like, he's here, he's back. Okay, fine. And we'd be like, hold my phone, shoot a video for me, and then he would promote the space. He's one of the first people who supported Afrigamer to where it is right now.
That's actually so nice.
Yeah.
That's so nice.
Right?
You know?
because I'm
You
nice
have
like
a special
that.
heart
Right?
at Afrigamer.
Because I'm nice like that.
Oh.
Yeah?
Okay, anyways.
Uh-uh.
Yeah.
So I'll ask the next question. When was the moment you decided to do casting, and what pushed you to it?
Okay. So, yeah, the question was when I first got my console, but I've never been a console person. I've been a PC person. Having been raised PC, I have grown up with PC. Yeah, strictly PC. Strictly PC. So, the casting bit was over COVID. So, by day, if I'll now introduce myself properly, I'm a TV broadcast journalist. Basically, I do hard news, foreign press stuff with CGTN, BBC here and there. So, it's Israel, Gaza, Nini by day.
Yeah.
Then, over COVID, people who were deployed elsewhere were the first ones to see the world is about to things are zinaenda left, and they're going left very fast. So it was the first time when Egypt, I remember Egypt was the first African country to be hit with COVID, the first case of COVID, and we knew, by the way, it's a wrap. We start preparing to go home. I come home and I'm just waiting for the first lockdown, because SA was next, and then kidogo us, we got hit in Feb. Lockdown ya kwanza, we're being told, go home for 2 weeks. And I'm seated there with nothing but time, gaming. And I started adding my colleagues to a WhatsApp group. People used to play, the common game with everyone was called Mobile, Call of Duty Mobile.
How are you feeling, Elvis? Sorry.
You know, You know,
He's the only one who likes COD.
I've fought
He's
for
the
my
only one.
life.
He's the only one who plays Call
I've
Call of
fought
Duty
for
Mobile.
my life on this platform for so long. Finally,
Yeah, he's the only
Sata.
cultured person on the
Sata, where are
stream.
you?
He's
Sata.
the only one with culture, man. Like, as in,
No, don't feel offended. Do like this. Do you need break?
so yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah. So over COVID was the time I just started adding my friends into a WhatsApp group. I remember to go out, say 20. We were just 20 peeps on a WhatsApp group. Eventually, they started adding their friends. I did not push the WhatsApp group at all. And then they add their friends and just word of mouth. Kidogo back then, WhatsApp haiko inapitisha to 50. That was how far. When you look at pre-COVID is far away, by the way.
True.
It goes strictly to 56.
Right? It was strictly 250, exactly, 256. And then we hit the number, and then I had to create a second one because, eventually I was like, why am I having all these people in WhatsApp groups and not doing anything, right? They're just yapping 24. They like, it was bzz, 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 bzz.
Time was there.
Yes.
There was that.
So I decided, let me just start streaming on YouTube. And then the first stream, it's still up on the page, by the way, to this day. Guys joined, and I remember it was around 9 p.m. And guys came out, and I had nothing to give. The first thing I gave away was airtime, and people clamored for airtime.
Crazy.
Like, that was even home fiber. Back then, guys didn't usually have a home internet as much. As in life pre-COVID was the absolute ghetto.
COVID was the main
People
thing.
just data.
COVID was the main thing that made like so many
Yeah,
people
get home internet.
Wi-Fi.
Because I'm at home 24/7.
What are you doing?
So,
Literally.
yeah, that was my last.
Okay, fiber was not there, but there are some other service providers.
Fiber was there.
Fiber was there.
Fiber was
Fiber
there.
was there. It was
Oh,
very
yeah.
much there, but
It was,
wasn't like
yeah,
as
it was a
as
thing.
now.
Because I remember pre-COVID at our home we were using Zuku.
Hey.
Hey, back when it was no,
It
back
was
when
nice.
back when it
But
was.
back then, Zuku was good.
Yes.
But
Now,
reached a point-
as COVID helped us get Wi-Fi, I used data.
No,
Thank God.
it's true.
Thank
God.
COVID.
I know
Not
the
even
Airtel
God, thank
bundles
COVID.
inside out. Hey,
But yeah,
all the
so
SSDs.
yeah,
literally.
yeah.
so from there is when
From there, I realized there's something here. People were attending the live streams. There was no sport on the planet. Like, there was no sport.
so you were just playing Call
It
of
was
Duty.
just video games. So at that point, I was like, let me give this a time. And I gave myself exactly, short story, 3 months. 3 months to prove this thing is financially viable, that it can sustain itself, first sponsor. And I held myself to that window, 3 months. So that's February, March, April. And kid you not, by April 30th, first sponsor. If the first one to just not giving me money,
Yeah.
but just we'll give you this money, give it away on prize pool. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
And that was Jiwe Studios.
Oh, so it was there back
it was
then.
Jiwe was there.
I thought it just like it just started when they started doing physical.
No, Jiwe was still trying to make games back then. They were working with Unity and Ubisoft back then, just still trying to build games. And then Max, the guy running Jiwe, he was the one I absolutely love the guy because he's insane. He's insane enough to just you want to try this? Let's do this. Let's do this. So at that point, it's the first time someone is spending insane amounts of money on gaming a month. And then he committed. And by that point, we were holding tournaments like, this guy is giving away 30K a month. 30K every month for the whole of 2020. Yeah, every month.
And there is no return.
And there's no return yet.
Yeah.
It's just guys coming, and the streams, guys. And by the time the first meetup happened, so eventually the biggest sponsors now started coming through. They, the usual ones you saw, the Red Bulls, the whatever, the Asus, whatever. They just started flowing on their own. But when they realized, there are actually people watching this thing. And that was pretty much it. That was how I decided, okay, fine. There's something in this. Casting might be it for me.
So should we say that was the moment that you felt like it's what you want to do as a career, like part of your career?
Yes, that was actually the moment I realized there's something, because, to be polite, the first branding paycheck, the first event paycheck was, I think, 3 times my salary on a regular. Yeah, I was looking at that and I was like, okay.
At that
exit
time,
plan.
I'm sure you're like, should I quit?
Job needs
Yeah, like at some point,
Job sudden, of course,
It's
side
not,
hustle,
like-
it's
yeah.
not such a bad idea.
like
Yeah.
like, and I'm at work for insurance. What? You know, like, yo, okay. So the first event, actually, this is pre anything that's happening now at Ikari Fest. This is
Yeah.
that was damn okay. This is something. There are people who've been eating, and there are people who did this before COVID, like the Nikons, right? Movie jabbers. They did this before COVID. So it was like, okay, yeah, that was the first time I realized there's something here, and I need to be a part of the groundwork, but I just don't want it to be Kenya alone. I see people settling for their own regions, the comfort zones of being Kenya alone. I was like, okay, let me try and include our neighbors, our Ugandan neighbors, our TZ neighbors. And it was huge.
I have a question. So, will you guys say COVID did it like do damage to the gaming community, or did it actually gain it? Because the way we're speaking here, it sounds like it helped 1,000%.
It helped because I think that, like him, he had an opportunity to explore other platforms. He is a gamer. He has been a gamer, but he wanted to try out something new. I'm 100% sure there are people out there who also realized, okay, I can stream online and just game, because we had a lot of time.
True.
There are people who thought, okay, I can create content out of it.
Yeah.
It's maybe they've not come out to say it, or they've said it and we've not found it, but I think it's a good thing.
Yeah.
COVID was an unfortunate thing, but it was a hard reset for everyone.
Yeah.
Like kuna watu hawakurudi, the jobs that they were doing,
They didn't go back.
There's so many people who change jobs. Like today.
entirely.
And remember, during also COVID is when now content creators surfaced.
Yes, true.
They had a lot of time, so they were just
I was
creating
a YouTuber
and
then.
creating.
I was such a YouTuber, pranking my mother.
But
I've
I
gone
think
through it, man.
COVID changed people's professions, because I think it was on the news. Some people were teachers, then COVID came, then after they became
just business completely went into business.
or just went to Shago.
One thing I thank God for, and what I appreciate that whole pandemic, what it did, it made people realize that, man, monthly salary is nothing.
Yeah.
Employment is not the end of the world.
Yeah.
It made people realize, okay, fine,
There's more.
I can be an entrepreneur and also keep my job. Because I from COVID, people started realizing that, I can work remotely, actually. I don't have to go to the office every day. And since I have all the time, I can dedicate like 3 hours to my work. And then the other 3 hours, as I do something. If you're a private chef, you do your private chefing and you take your food somewhere, you deliver it. And at the same time, if you have office work, you just dedicate some time, do your Zoom meetings and move. So I think it was a good thing.
I heard somewhere there's an office where there are some offices where the moment they locked down for the COVID, they never went back to like business as usual to date. So there are some people who are still allowed to work from home. Like so it can work. So you just work from home and you can come in time. So to date, there are some people who still don't go to the
It's comfortable. It just made people realize that it's something that can be done. You can work from anywhere.
Yeah, because I used to go in 5 days a week. 6 days in a week.
You only
to
have
work.
Sunday.
Yeah, I only have Sunday to and then one of those days I'm getting is a half day. Like why am I going in half a day at work? And now I can count the number of hours I spend in the office, literally, because I'm there maybe 3 days in a week. So and the work gets done. You meet your hours, you meet the quota. I don't know. Yeah, it works.
Yeah, so talking about the real work, for you, Eugene, what do you think goes into preparing an esports event or a tournament, especially for you?
First of all,
do you have rehearsals?
Sleep. First, sleep. Learn to sleep well.
You sleep well.
You learn to sleep well because.
How many hours do you sleep?
I sleep a full 8. This thing at you, I wake up at 4 a.m.
Who is that guy who does those routines in the morning?
Ashton.
Yeah.
I wake up at 4 a.m. in the morning.
And then you dive for 3 minutes.
You dive for 3 minutes.
In the air.
Drop in the water.
Yeah, so?
My friend, Nijikute. Hey, yo. Hey.
Especially
Nah.
the FIFA tournament.
Yeah.
Nah, me, I stay a full 8 to 10. Like, I properly sleep.
Phone on D&D.
Yeah, full on D&D. Like, if I'm one of the sociopaths, you can't reach Usiku. No, if your life is in danger, don't call me. Sorry, I'm Nash. Apole.
Don't call me, man.
Nakupenda lakini pole.
But then I've experienced
After
that.
office hours.
Eugene, if it's not working, please don't call me. He would even ask you, why are you calling? Please text.
Thank you. See, I understand. Text, I will see it.
Just,
Yeah?
yo,
So you've said like for prepping you need good
sleep.
sleep.
Yeah, and then the next thing is always surround yourself with people smarter than you. Like I make a habit of always being with people who know better. Like that's why I like me. I work with everyone. Despite and this I did not know gaming has politics of its own.
Yeah.
So I try and steer clear of that, but I work with everyone across the field because everyone has insight to offer.
Yeah.
Right? Everybody, regardless of how stupid it might sound, but it's insight. Yeah, and it's still an opinion. So that one is just surrounding yourself with people or definitely you consider smarter than you because you tend to learn a lot. There's this thing of people being threatened by someone about to do better than you. No,
Yeah.
nah. There's room for everyone. There's room for everyone. So always the team around you is also matters, and listening to every suggestion, everyone, and I mean everyone, and that's honestly just the team and getting enough rest is pretty much it for me.
I remember I worked with Eugene last year, the Carry Fast Cup. I wished, do you know, we didn't sleep.
No,
That entire week,
no,
people just putting everything into your hands and they're like, you want something, Eugene?
yeah.
You want something, Nashipai? You're like, you're there from 6 to like 8.
8 p.m.
Not even 8, 1.
Hey.
Because we have an event coming up and you have to do it. And remember, he was a host for the whole 2 days. Tell us how was that experience?
Let me tell
Was
you.
there any other event that had that pressure?
No, Carryfest has been the Carryfest Cup was the biggest bit of pressure that I was willing to take on because, for me, the stakes were Call of Duty Mobile. Call of Duty is probably the biggest gaming title in existence, next to FIFA and yeah. But it's the biggest gaming title, and it was the first time Activision had paid attention to the African continent, and furthermore, Kenya.
Yeah.
It will have been Nigeria. I was expecting, by the way, it's going to be Nigeria,
Nigeria,
and
Senegal, something. Yeah.
No, I was going to Nigeria or SA. It was either those two, by the way. And then I'm getting the call that we're thinking about doing this in Nairobi, and can you help us? Set up, hit the ground running. I'm like, you know what? Fine. No, I'm taking this on myself. Just throw it to me.
Yeah.
I was like, we have to get this right. The first one has to be gotten right from everything. That's why I never missed picking anyone from the airport.
Yeah.
Just setting up.
But then he did
I
everything
let me tell
single-handedly.
everything.
We had options of hiring someone to go get the players from
No.
the airport, but he was like, no, I have to do it myself.
How many countries are you dealing with?
It was
6.
6 countries. So 6 countries, 5 players, plus the staff from Carry Fast, getting everyone to their hotels, getting everyone to their Airbnbs, making sure the buses pick people from the Airbnbs to the venue, how they get fed at the venue, breakfast, everything.
Making sure that the venue is set up.
The
I
setup.
swear, if you look at that setup,
Yeah, I
think-
drew the setup by hand, by the way. I drew the setup.
we did like 10 plus site visits.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because initially it was
Where
supposed to
was
happen
it?
in Afrigama.
And where did it happen?
It happened at
Nairobi Game Development Center.
in Parklands.
In Parklands.
So we were supposed to do it at Afrigama, but the only downside that we had, we needed a VIP lounge for the partners and stuff, which Afrigama couldn't provide. We had a very nice arena, which could have done everything, but now we needed a
the
VIP
extra space,
lounge,
yeah.
we need a player lounge, we needed a regular
Yeah.
lounge. But that set,
Cool.
I remember just zoning out and just working on pilot mode. Like, I don't know what I was doing because I was required to be there by 6 a.m. I am there. Then you walk through. Remember, you're dealing with vendors. You're dealing with people who are doing setup, background setup. You need to make sure that everything is on set. We were dealing with the crew, the filming crew.
The filming, yeah, K24.
And then we were like, oh my God. If you would have called Eugene, would be like, please don't call me Nashpai right now. Just
Yeah, by the way,
it reached to a time that we are even hiding ourselves just to have a bit of sleep. We were working on caffeine.
Crazy.
By the time it ended, I remember looking at Eugene the last day. Me and Eugene are seated on the couch. We're like, are we not going home? You're like, we can't talk because it was too much.
let me
but
tell you, bruh, after that event, after every event, after decompressing, after every event, at the FIFA, Monster had come in and given packs of yes. I immediately chukua.
Okay, like,
And I went
because there were many, and at the end of the day, we are the organizers, so you can take as many as. I think I took 4 packs at home, and I'm not even an energy person, you know.
Yeah, they're taking advantage too. So
But
bad.
hey,
So bad.
Nah,
I remember even we're just looking around, and you're like, Eugene, are we not eating today? They bring food, we're just looking at it like this, and you're like, someone is calling you. The carpet is not here yet. You're like,
Oh my god.
Yeah, events.
Again.
but we thank God it was an access. For me, as far as I've worked with you, I think that is the biggest event we've worked with together.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to know
Congratulations
what's
on you too.
pressure like. What did it take for you
Honestly,
to prepare for that?
Preparing it, I prepared myself for the pressure 2 weeks earlier. It was running through everything. I had an Excel sheet, so it was not bad. As the bad part was not sleeping, yes.
Yeah.
But the Excel sheet and having a guideline that created, and the team, again, the thing about surrounding yourself with a competent team.
Yeah.
The Carry First guys were, everything gets done. Because when I told them, okay, fine, I have a list of things. I have them in my head. Here's the list. I throw them in a messy way. They throw it back to me in a neat,
Organized way,
yeah. So I knew which boxes I needed to tick off and what responsibilities I needed to shove the way of AfriGamer, because I knew after ASUS, you remember, this was the second big one.
Yeah.
I was coming through. So we did one with ASUS as well. That one was FIFA. And ASUS had come through and they were expecting AfriGamer, and they handled the number of gamers that came through that day, right?
Yeah.
To AfriGamer. And the AfriGamer arena was so full, as in, and that way I knew the Carry First thing, it had to be AfriGamer. So the pressure, that one, I just knew, surround yourself with people who'll be able to soak
Soak
things.
make you great,
Yeah.
true.
Water soaking the bad stuff, even. Because we had threw a lot of stuff at Dash. I was throwing hand at the bus and backing up the bus.
I remember there's even a time the it's going on, the tournament is going on. I just went and hid myself and just slept. And the camera was just passing. And then Domi is like, where's Nashpai? Nashpai is nowhere to be seen. I remember I was like, oh my God, what is this?
No, but it turned out well.
But it turned out well. It's one of the, I think I'm proud of those events.
You have photos. You guys will show.
Yeah, we'll show you, because for
Ooh,
a prize
nice.
for a prize pool of $15,000, my guy,
Hey.
you'll
was
make
nice,
it in
yeah.
the name. Yeah, 15,000 USD. Because that's the same one they're doing.
1.5.
That's 1.9.
1.9 there.
Yeah.
And Kenya almost won, actually.
Kenya came in
they were
second.
second.
Yeah.
They were,
Second.
came in second.
Oh, that's great. Anyway, moving on. I always thought, people always think it's like it's easy, like just speaking into a mic and commentary and all that. So I wanted to ask, like, I know it takes more. So I was asking if you could like tell us how much it takes, like, to speak into a mic, commentating, and the whole field in general.
That one, I'd say I have an unfair advantage because, I mean, journalism for a living. So I just basically transferred this to a sports side. Yeah. So that was an unfair advantage. I just retransferred the skills elsewhere. Though now with people that I end up doing it with, you'd think it's because people watching the stream feed off your energy as well.
Yeah.
That's how people stay on the live stream. Yeah. They stay off the live stream. I mean, on the live stream, just feeding off whether you're hype or not. So the moment you dip, I'm telling you, the energy on the stream will also dip. So because for people who are not on the ground, like for people not lucky enough to spectate ikiwa hapo, you're the one who's holding the stream together.
And I don't think even the people who are spectating in live don't even enjoy you. Like, they don't enjoy your art as much because they can't hear you.
No, they can't hear
They're
you.
just concentrated on the live game.
Yeah.
But the people who are watching it from the live, it's very nice. You can even you can leave the reel and just concentrate on the live stream and stuff.
But it's still impressive because as I'm also a journalism student, I'm supposed to have graduated, but no.
A story of Kenya.
Sorry for another day.
Wapi?
MKU.
Oh, okay. MKU have a nice name.
And we've been in class, and no shade to anyone or anything, but like when you sit down with people, you come and realize not anyone can like do such stuff. Can talk like that. We have had people who are like going to the radio room, and people are just stuck. Like, can you talk over this? Nini? No, I can't. Voice over this news? Nini? They try. I can't. So it's still impressive. Like the fact that you can just come like that. Right, kudos.
There's to this day there are people who are my friends.
Yeah.
My friends wonder isi sauti yenye tunasikianga because there's a different like
Hey, you guys should go listen. He's always twanging. You'd think it's an American guy, you know. It's
respectfully
Afrigamer, and the
respect-
R is there.
eat
you know.
yourself.
The hard R, I forget.
The R in the Afrigamer. Where? Skizeni. Go listen to this guy. But it's a good art. It's a good art. It's something that I never expected. It. You know, when I tell people, oh, there is commentating in gaming, they're like, huh?
No, not everyone is.
Because I remember the last event we had, I think it was M-Pesa Go. We tell them, oh, we need a commentator. They were like, huh? For just a game, you're like, yeah, we need it because you guys want numbers and numbers are going to be on YouTube because it's a kids event. You need. They're like, okay, let me just show you. So I went over our some of the live streams and went over his page and they're like, oh, okay, we can do it. Yeah. But it's a very nice art.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
So I'd want to ask the next question of, so the African esports space is growing. What are some of the challenges you've faced growing as a sportscaster and the dynamics in Kenya?
Siasa. Politics is the first thing. I mean, every industry has their own issues, you know, companies, you know, just... But then the politics is one I never... some people won't work with others. It's as simple as a handshake, just... It's business. Like, we're all at the table.
Handshake to Raila.
Where?
Some people
one.
shake hands with others.
This
and
one.
And in the same space.
We're...
They're like, no. We
No,
don't
yeah,
get along.
exactly. We
And
don't...
I can't work with him.
Exactly. That. Then there's also the backstabbing, as in...
Yeah. I thought we were joke also.
No, apparently not. Because apparently this is the thing.
So you're a victim too. The fact that
victim, my friend, I've
Don't
turned
worry, you're in a
cold.
safe space.
Am I? Missy Jahil. Seriously, I have not.
This is a safe
This is a safe
space.
space.
This is a safe space. You
If
can
you
talk
walk outside, I
about
don't
it. You can talk about it.
Because I remember one of them, I won't even name any names,
Yeah.
but it was an activation. I've been convinced. You know what? I'm not going to.
Just say it. Just say it. Should I say it?
No.
Should I say it?
Don't even say it. Tumalize tu. Let me heal. Let me go elsewhere. Nikula hii smocha mlikumna. Before the show started, I would just rudia that story. What did you eat this morning?
Now let me tell you guys.
No,
hear me out.
no.
No, this morning it was not this morning.
It was not today?
It was another day.
It was
I
on
doing a walk
Saturday.
from Nairobi.
Not
to Thika.
Saturday, last Saturday.
Thika to Nairobi, yeah. Now, guys, dear listeners,
Pause.
dear viewers.
Hey, pause from
Yes.
there. He's just casually said he walked from Thika to. He was
Nairobi.
Okay.
44 kilometers. Yeah.
Walk from Thika. Okay.
Yes.
Continue.
You know, everyone go ahead.
Anyway, you guys, you know, these people have been judging me. On
We're
the
not
way
judging.
there.
No.
We're just worried.
No, me I listen and judge harshly.
He said he's judging harshly. So I walked and I got some snack, and it's like our 90 bob Kenyan burrito. You see, it's like noodles. We call it a blazer, and it's like noodles with bowls for hot dog and lettuce, kachumbari, some broth, chicken nuggets.
How is still going?
You know, like it has, like,
Wait,
so,
hold on. They have chicken nuggets.
Yes.
Bro,
Inside.
wacha nitoe specs
But
nisikize
in
vizuri.
the
Because
initial video, actually, in the initial video, you had to put like only 2 because they were like they were issued.
This thing is a baby human size.
let's go
the
step
size
by
of my
step.
head, like
That's a
the,
new-
Step by step.
That's a new
You start with intentionally the chapati.
yeah, and then they add sauces like mayo, mustard.
Okay,
and
that one we're
tomato
with
sauce,
sour.
and then lettuce, and then the bowl,
The bowl ila hot dog. Okay,
Yeah,
substitute for smoky. Fine. Okay, I understand that.
and then noodles, and then,
Hey, stop there.
and then not just like typical noodles. Like
Oh.
this how it's cooked. Yes, like some
Is it
Bro.
not Indomie?
Indomie, is it not
Is it
Indomie?
not
not
Indomie?
Indomie. What noodles?
Is it Budak?
I don't know, but he said
is
it's
not
Indomie.
used.
So
Indomie
no,
is
when
not
you do,
Indomie.
does it?
Yes.
Yes, it does.
Yes, it
Okay,
does.
umeiongeza kwa hiyo kitu.
Umeongeza.
Then you said
Na
you add
imepikwa-
chicken.
imepikwa na some sauce like some mixed na some stew
Okay.
or something.
And then you said there's chicken on
There's
top of this
chicken,
thing.
Yes. And
Chicken
then-
nuggets.
yes,
Bado.
chicken
And then
Bado unaendelea.
Yes,
Bado
then
bado.
kachumbari, and then they add another layer of sauces like mayo, mustard, nini.
Umeweka avocado?
Yeah, avocado alikuwa aleka moja alafu akaongeza ingine juu.
Wait,
Wait, check, it's great. Do you know it's basically
No
the same thing
offense.
as burgers.
No offense.
It's not the same.
It's basically the same thing. It's just like
We, baga gani
is
baga
it
gani
the
umeona
same?
ikiwekwa Indomie?
No, Jubaga wanaweka bacon, nyama and
That's
everything.
Hold on,
That's
friend.
me.
Ndio
Hold
kwa
on.
maana- ndio
Hold
kwa maana
on.
huku kwingine wanaweka like the noodles and nini. They still mix.
Hey,
They
Eterera,
work
please
well.
just hold on. Just
I
hold
swear.
on. I'm at the age where I don't even process chili well. What easy on entry, exits. Nimo. Mwenda luveja. Mwenda luveja. Go to the toilets.
Unahova?
Mungu sitaijaribu. Ukinitoa hapa sitarudi
Okay,
tena
sitarudi,
kula
yeah,
vizuri. Mungu wangu ukinitoa
Wait.
hapa.
You're telling me
But
at
I
the
promise
cocktail
you,
of
and then it's very healthy and then he's like
Healthy.
very clean. Yes.
How's that healthy?
And he's very clean like he's
The problem of him being
And then remember, he's not even halfway of walking.
No, it was like no Ruru is like almost exactly half.
Do you even finish that whole thing?
No, you can't finish it. You know, the second time we went, like a couple of people, we had to like we had to take like 2 people take one.
because that's what it's supposed to.
And that's how it's supposed to be. Imagine 190 and then you're like 2 people and then you're like it's so affordable. You get full.
That's a baby. That's a
You,
newborn.
you get so full you don't even need like
How you going to
another
walk?
like yogurt or
I
juice.
think-
You just need water.
To be fair, I love street food. But to
Yeah.
be fair,
What is that?
I think I'll just have to try it. My friend, if I just take
I
the first bite and
promise you.
Umeona ile-
Look, just try like just a bite. That's all you need.
Okay.
Just a
No,
You can't
he
even
said
finish
no. He
the
said
whole
a bite.
thing.
Yeah, no, a bite.
Yeah,
Oh,
but we have
A
to
bite.
nearby.
we shall try.
bite.
And
We
we
shall-
log it.
Washroom
And
is
we
fine.
log it
And
and
log
make it
this.
like a video.
I'll
It
be-
will be a mini
I'll be-
sword. We shall try.
It'll be a mini-sode, I
I'll be
swear.
sending you my medical bills. Like,
Send them my way. Yeah, you should send them my way. Let me not risk myself.
Okay. But yeah, so is there like a moment that you felt like it's really challenging and one that you'll never forget?
challenging. Yeah, every event is challenging. That's usually the appeal for me. Maybe I'm a sucker for punishment. Napenda BDSM.
I'm a
So,
sucker for pain.
That's crazy.
Hey, yo! Okay, what?
Girl.
Buddies, mnasikia?
Where? Focus.
Nyaunyo.
Kibare.
Wapande.
hapa.
Kuna kazi yako hapa.
This is my mistake. Trying to joke with. Anyway, yeah, I'm a sucker for challenges. I like challenges with every different event. Every different partner has their own thing. You'll never find. Some are unique to different partners. Some are very unique, and I like trying to solve those things. And at some point, I feel like if you can be able to just solve certain things for certain people, your name will always be in their mouth regarding, like as a fixer. I look at myself as a fixer for such things. So in esports, I like being a fixer. That's the point even when I went to Gamer, because they wanted a few things with their live stream and production stuff. So when going to Nigeria, that was the purpose for doing that. And whenever I go to for whoever, just try and problem solve.
So,
It's fascinating.
Okay, so a follow-up question, yeah? How do you handle the live pressure? Like, the nerves of tech fails, network fails, like a tough crowd? How do you handle that?
Have you
ever experienced something like that?
Have you ever had the idea of, have you ever been in having a mic and someone a director is yelling at you in the air and he's talking to someone else, yelling at someone else, but you have to focus on a teleprompter and you have to still pretend you can't hear what's going on in the background and even correlate to instructions just shouting at you. Yeah, please, this is light work, man. that is light work. Compared to
work.
that,
Really?
yeah, man.
Have you ever had that tough crowd?
Yes. Hey! Who hasn't?
Example, how was it? How did you tell this is a tough crowd?
They're not responding, and regardless of you,
The
you
comment
doing,
section is just blank.
not comment section. Comment section has never been an issue. Like online, tough crowd. But there's a tough crowd. There's a difference when you're doing a physical event, and you're casting an event that's being streamed online, which is very easy to do.
Yeah.
But the people here, my God, hey,
Just surangumu.
Surangumu complete.
Mtu amekasirika.
Podcast ni PG because
We'll
you'll decide because they're assholes, man. The entire
They don't
crowd.
see your efforts. They don't
Valid
care.
crash out.
Like your problems are beyond my talent, so kind of Yo.
And about your job, like, is it, there are some simple jobs out there, like you're a doctor, so unatibu watu. You're a journalist, so you say the news. About your job, like, do you get like a hard time explaining to people, like, this is what I do, this is what I do?
Like, is it for the gaming side?
Yeah, for the gaming side.
Yeah. Yeah, every day. Every day that I commentate on video games.
Yeah.
People don't understand.
People don't understand until so nowadays I don't even waste time. I just show them the invoice.
You have received.
You have received. This is what I do. So that, but no, I'm not even joking. I just show them the invoice that this is what you don't understand.
Like it's something. It will be like something very strenuous to do. Like if you're a podcaster, I basically like I speak on podcasts, but yours. I talk.
Now someone
like
that about your podcast.
Games, so that, why do you comment on
exactly?
Because, yeah, I'd be pissed, man.
I think the worst one, the most frustrating one with that one is now when you're trying to pitch a new event to a potential sponsor, and then you walk in and the boardroom is filled with
corporates.
I'd rather corporates because they're smart and cultured corporates. They're young, but then boomers. Like I fought in World War II type boardrooms. Like,
tell them about gaming.
What does he bring
That's
to the
the moment you say gaming, they're like, get out.
At gambling.
Gambling. This is basically gambling.
Yeah.
That. So now there's some who get become receptive once you just start speaking in numbers, like. Because you have to just understand the mistake most people make when they're trying to pitch to a corporate sponsor in any way is what you go with the mentality that you're expecting. Oh, Tusker needs to give me this. Red Bull needs to give me this. No. They don't. It's not even about. They're not supposed to. At the end of the day, it's a business, and you don't take it personally because it's a business for them. So what you walk in with, what can I do for them? You walk in with, what can I do for this person? Why are you an asset for these people? What can I offer these guys? Otherwise you just walk in thinking they don't owe you anything. They don't. They don't.
Yeah, so before we go into the next segment of your brand and how you've come to this level, I'm just curious to know, are there specific games, like so far I've seen you commented for Call of Duty Mobile, and EFC, which is commonly known as FIFA. Have you tried commentating other games or casting other games? And which one do you find more challenging than the other?
Call of Duty, all the Call of Duty titles. I've done PUBG for Red Bull, FC24 as well. You guys, Asus, Lenovo, and pretty much. Which one else? Oh wait, I did Fortnite once. I never touched the fighting games.
Why?
I never touched. Because a good whatever knows when to leave the stage. There's a stage that's not yours. I'm comfortable playing the game, yes. But if you don't understand something, it's okay to say you don't.
Okay.
You don't have to. See, don't force issues. Don't. This thing of that's the one mistake people make. As in, you want to be everywhere, in everyone's stream. Kila mtu akutaje. No. Just being on every screen doesn't equate to just doing a good job. You wish what?
I could mention names, but drop
them. No. Be cultured. We stay cultured. But you don't have to be on every face. You don't have to be everywhere. Just it's okay to open your mouth when you understand something. Right?
Not verbal diarrhea.
Like there is verbal diarrhea, and what's going to happen once you have that Indomie sandwich? Because that is a war crime.
I'm telling you guys.
Honestly,
I already said my part, okay?
Unless you convince me. The only time that I'll be on your side is when I try.
2-3 weeks later, we stepped foot here, and then you guys are like, oh, are we still going there next time? Oh, Junini, I'll cook you. You know how much footage I have here? I'll cook you. Every single one of you, I'll cook you.
Honestly, there's nothing that you're going to say. Let's just move on. So, talking about your brand.
Mondoke, your story. He actually has material.
I have material.
So, talking about your brand.
I have a brand.
You don't have a brand?
I have a brand.
You don't have a brand? I thought Abu Dhabi is a whole brand.
Up until this point, I just thought I was doing things like the Joker. Just doing things for the same reason
but
a dog licks its balls.
Itself, because I'm 100% sure there are other people doing the same as what you're doing.
Yeah, but still, the name,
Yeah, and they would prefer Abu Dhabi,
Yeah,
you know.
true.
And I think you are known even on TikTok. People join your lives, and you're not really casting and commentating the game, but you're just enjoying your game and the energy that you've put into it. So do you think that there are bigger brands that are going to approach you and bigger gigs for bigger visibility? Or is there a brand that has given you much visibility that you're like, yeah, with this brand I've gotten this much visibility?
I don't think about that at all. Like, I don't even, not even joking, I
When
don't
you
even.
vibe to na inshallah.
Nah, I mean, the vibes are inshallah.